The accomplishments of soul. Do you honor life? Do you create life? Do you share life? Here's what we get into. Our frustrations, all the things that bind our energy and soul, and most of them are frustration, and then that frustration turns into disappointment. Do you realize that? When you source your anger and your hatred, those things that really get to you, the source is frustration and disappointment. And frustration is really about, I can't get what I want. I'm not getting what I want. And disappointment says, I can't get what I want. Do you see? I'm not getting what I want, and I can't get what I want. And what they want us to understand, the minute you do that, you bind your energy and you no longer flow. What you want on a physical level is one thing. What you want on a soul level is another. And we mix them up all the time. I want to be fabulous at my gift. Be fabulous. I want to unhook the energy that's bound in my soul. You do that as well. Clear? All right. It's really amazing the fact that we think if we get a no to anything in our world, we take that no across the board. You know, when we wake up and we say, and we're doing our meditation, prayer to God, and we say, you know, God, I'd really like to go to this class. And you get the, no, honey, not today. And then you take that no, not today, and now it's no for everything. I can't have any fun today. I'm never going to take the class. I can't have the love I need in my world. I can't have the money I need in my world. And that wasn't what you got. You got no to that class. Do you see? But do we not go over edge? Instead of, okay, perhaps this is not really about me on this earth plane. Perhaps this is about where my soul needs to be. Perhaps that one little no is maybe later. Maybe I'll ask in a year, and that class is mine to do. Maybe I'll realize when that event occurs, I need to be in another place. Do you see? We were invited once to go on a trip. And I wanted to go. I wanted to go. Bad. And I kept asking Spirit, and I kept feeling, we're not supposed to go, as Patrick and I wanted to go. And we went to this is back in the day when they had travel agents. We're sitting, we finally get down there, and we are sitting at the travel agency, getting ready to buy the tickets. And I am so sick to my stomach. And I said, Patrick, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I just can't do it. We had the money. There was no problem. We were going with friends. Everything was going to be great. And I said, I can't do it. Because God wouldn't let me. I'm being held at my solar plexus. I cannot do this. And He was so gracious. He said, then let's not. And not one bit of, one iota of resistance from Him. So we didn't. During the time that we were gone, Patrick's dad died. And he had to go to Michigan. During the time we would have been gone, I'm sorry. During the time we would have been gone, his dad died. For his soul, for Patrick, he needed to be home. He needed to be free to go home and see his family. You know? It has nothing to do with his gift for his soul. He needed to go clear some things. Logic cannot help us heal our soul. Spirit helps us heal our soul. We can logically plan our life and plan our events and give our gifts and follow that path. But our soul requires us to really hear the intuition of love. Of love. Are y'all following? Mm-hmm. We can't explain. You know, someone can say, why are you doing what you're doing? I have no idea why I'm doing what I'm doing. But I'm giving my gift, so I'm okay. But I know somewhere, somehow, what I am doing is helping me It's helping me. You know, it's helping my soul heal something. And I'll tell you, unhooking those frustrations and those ideas that I can't have what I want, it really is a misunderstanding of energy. You can have anything you want, but it needs to come in the proper time-space sequence. Anything you want. But our little bodies go, I want it now. Now. Instead of when I need it. And then when you need it, it is there. And we all want ice cream, don't we? We absolutely want ice cream. I could probably go through a list of ice cream and have everybody salivating and running to Baskin-Robbins in a moment. But maybe it's not the proper time for your ice cream. But there will come a time for your ice cream. Do you see? To free our soul, we have to take the limit off of the perceptions and take that no that we perceive to be eternal and pull it back. Because the energy of your soul, our lives are temporary, aren't they? We don't haven't mastered matter yet. We come and go. We're born, we die, we're born, we die. Let me tell you guys, you're going to die. Yeah. Unless you believe in ascension, and most of you don't. So you're going to die someday. You don't know that, do you? It's a shock, isn't it? We're always so surprised when someone dies. We're so surprised. You're going to die. You've died before. You're going to die again. Until we master matter, until we really learn we are spirit creating matter, this is the cycle of our journey on the earth. How you die, you take home. How you die, you take home. I'm going to do a service in October. I love the title, Healing is Optional, Heaven is Not. You can do whatever you want here, but you are going home. In our soul, we take back to soul all that we did here. The more light and love we can embody in the very details of our lives, the more we live this moment and the composite of our history. I send a prayer back to myself every morning to everyone I've ever been or will become, that they be blessed, that they feel light, that they be loved. I know this is kind of a difficult message for some of you. I love it when we have visitors, when I'm really going into reincarnation, which I normally don't do, because then we're focusing on this day and time. So, but it's what we believe. We believe in the evolution of life. So, what I really want you to hear, the keys to, if you just left with 2 keys, we think that if we took the key of forgiveness and just turned it on ourselves and forgave who we are and anyone we have ever been, and then ask that light and love move through this lifetime. Do you see? By unhooking the stuck energy. And when we ask light and love to move in, what are we accessing? But the greater light from our soul and everything we've already accomplished, and that Christed spark. So I'm going to tell you what we believe.